Hi everyone, welcome back to Real Estate Conversations. I'm your host Tara. I was just taking in this view, but we know you want to hear more about this house. We know you're excited to hear all about the little details, and I think Raymond is here, so we're going to leave the view for a second and go check what's going on with Raymond. Let's go. Hi Raymond.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
All right, I heard you were on the property.
Yes, I was taking in the view.
Okay, how is it going so far?
It's going lovely.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can give you a quick breakdown of this project. We are now at the decking stage, but I'm sure Barry got you up to speed on that.
For sure, Barry definitely walked me through each step.
Okay.
I have an idea of where we are, what we're doing, what's next.
All right.
The carpenter also walked me through
Okay.
what they're dealing with right now. So yeah, I feel like I have a good idea of what's going on.
All right, so now is a good time to get you up to speed with what's going on in terms of this project.
Yeah.
As you know, you're in my parish, St. Mary.
Mary.
Yeah. Born and raised, we can't stop saying that. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just give you a little bit of outline in terms of the site plan.
Okay.
So this lot is almost an acre. All right.
From where to where?
So in terms of the frontage there, right?
Yep.
It's approximately 90 feet, and it's going down to as far as 277 feet down.
Okay.
So if you realize, all of this section is actually the property.
Oh,
You get me? Right. But we are in an area called Ocean Ridge.
Okay.
And it's called Ocean Ridge for a very unique reason. Because there's actually a ridge that's traveling right across here, which is roughly 100 feet from the front perimeter of the property.
Okay.
And it's running all along the frontier, going across.
Okay.
All right. Now, the trick with the ridge is that you want to stay just on it, coming back to the main road here, right? Building, and that is why most of the houses that you will see here are pretty close to the road. So even though the property extends further down, you want to maximize the view. Even though this view is really spectacular.
It's a cut above the rest, trust me,
Right?
literally.
But in order to maximize it, you want to really be at the highest point of the property, right? And not only that, on this side of the ridge, all these property owners are restricted in terms of the height
Okay.
that they can build above the level of the road.
Okay.
So they are restricted to just one level above the road. So while our neighbor and so on the opposite side of the road, you realize a lot of two-story homes. On this side, it's one level
Right here, yep.
above the road, and then you can have any amount of levels
Going down.
below. And the developers did that to protect the view of the rest of the development. You understand? So sometimes there are different ways, and that's actually noted in the covenants and the title.
Okay.
You understand? All right, so this gives you a little idea of placement of the house, the placement of the sewage system, the placement of the swimming pool, the entry point, the pedestrian gate, and then the rest of the property, you're actually going to use that for some simple greenhouse farming, for like vegetables and stuff, for the home. So we're going to be doing a little bit of terracing down there as well for the owners. All right. So like I said, this is the site plan, and then now we would go over now to the floor plan for the main level. All right. So the main level of this house, we are now currently standing in the living area.
Right.
There's this little thing where everybody wants the morning sun. So the master is over to the east to get that morning sun, right? So there's a master, there's a home office, right? And there's also a 9-foot balcony, right, that goes out from the master.
Over here.
Which is over that section, right? Over on this side, there is a kitchen, dining area with an exceptional view, and we have the laundry and the garage, all right? And then in the center here, we actually have the stairs that takes you down to the level below, which we would refer to on this project as basement 1.
Okay.
All right. So from the staircase going down, we have put in also an additional access, which is an elevator.
Okay.
So this project actually has an elevator that takes you to all 3 levels, because we believe strongly that for returning residents, when they come back sometimes, you know, after having worked so hard, building a beautiful dream home like this, you want to maximize. And sometimes when the ailments come, when the sickness comes, if it comes, you don't want to be sort of restricted.
To just a staircase.
To just a staircase.
Got it.
Right? You don't necessarily want the gardener or the maid having the time of their life in the master bedroom. You understand? And you are in the maid's quarters. You understand? Because you can't move around.
Right.
So we encourage putting in just a little simple home lift, right? That will give you continued access to the property. Especially like for the pool that's on basement 1 of this project, right? The pool is becoming an important component in terms of exercising, a little bit of home treatment on the body. You understand what I'm saying?
And just relax, just a place to relax.
Just to relax, you understand? To maximize. So when we do our project, we did the acquisition, and before we did the acquisition, we came, looked at the property to make sure that, of course, it's buildable. But you know, in this Ruban, everywhere is buildable, right?
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Right. So we came, made sure that it's buildable. We did the topographic survey, we took a look at the contours, we looked at the budget that the clients had, and then we made a decision whether or not, you know, we should go ahead and acquire. And then we moved into the design phase, right? And by designing, it's really little details that, you know, the clients want. Like in this instance, the client said, look, we want when we come through the gate, first step, we want to be able to look right through if the front door is open and look right through out to the sea. And that is what you're getting now.
Yeah.
You understand?
So you come in right here and you just...
Right, so from the front door is open, it's out into the deep blue. You get me? Because there's a unique element of this project. Because right behind us here is actually 22 feet of glass. And that's right by the stairs, right? So once you walk to this end of the living area, you'll be able to see right down into the swimming pool. You'll be able to see right out onto the main road. You'll be able to see right out to the shoreline. You get me? So on the levels below, which is basement 1, continuing, we do have some additional bedrooms. We have some additional living space. We have some additional laundry space. And we also have a beautiful walkout balcony for entertainment. And that, right, so that balcony takes you right out into the swimming pool.
Lovely.
Exceptional. All right. And then below that on basement 2, we have additional rooms, additional laundry space. And there's also an area because we sort of challenged ourselves with this project. Persons used to say that this lot was not buildable. So what we did was we actually put in a little mini driveway to take you all the way down to the end of the property, just to show them that sometimes a little bit of engineering, you can sort of change.
So how do you get, where is that going to be?
All right, so when I'm finished, I'm going to take you on a little
Okay,
walkthrough so you'll be able to see how we walk down. You'll be able to go down with a little ATV at the side and make your way all the way down. So having brought this property, the clients will be able to access it in full.
Right, makes sense.
Right, because sometimes you buy a property and because of the topo or the terrain, you're not able to get access to everything. You get what I'm saying? But in this case, we made sure that we're making full use. So every inch of the land is accessible. All right? So you get a general feel for the house because this is a traditional style in terms of the architecture.
Really?
Right. So, you know, in terms of the projects that we do, every time we connect with a client, we clear the table.
Right.
We clean the slate. So whatever ideas that they bring. So if they want something ultra contemporary, we can give it to them. If they want something Mediterranean, we can do that as well. If they want something traditional, we can give them that. If they want something even minimalistic, you understand? Or if they want like an estate. So, you know, we have to remain in terms of flexible
Right.
But there are some core concepts and principles that we maintain throughout this process to ensure that, you know, quality is never
The Ruban
compromised.
touch.
Quality is never compromised.
Of course.
Right.
I'm very excited about the glass.
Right.
And also the idea, because Jermaine did explain to me with the balcony, like that's a big balcony.
Yeah, it's a beautiful walkout. I mean, remember, you know, so dream homes offer different realities. And you really want to get into the dream home while you're still able to enjoy it.
Got it.
You understand? And to do that, you have to do a lot of consultations to make sure that the scope of the project is achievable. So the clients can get in and, you know, in terms of the rest of the years, you know, they can spend the time. Some of our clients do maintain their residences overseas that they will like rent out or so on. Or, you know, they'll do like an Airbnb, so they will visit overseas from time to time. But believe me when I tell you that Jamaica is home for them. So this is where they're going to be spending the majority
of
of their
property
time.
like this, definitely Jamaica is home.